Hello and welcome to Don't Forget to Read the Instructions at the New Ulm Public Library. I'm Leroy, programming librarian, and your host as we explore the fun world of tabletop games. But wait, what are tabletop games anyway? Well, they're games you can play on the table, or the floor, or just about anywhere. But the main component of tabletop games is that they have pieces that you manipulate in your hands, be that cards, or dice, a pen and paper, small pieces, whatever it might be. And so I'll be introducing to you fun games to play by introducing them to my fellow librarians because, hey, we like to have fun too. We're very grateful to be partnering with both New Cat and Red Dragon Gaming, our local game shop here on Minnesota Street in New Ulm, to present you this program, and let's have some fun. On this episode of Don't Forget to Read the Instructions, we're going to be playing the game Concept, which was developed by Alain Rivollet and Gaëtan Beaujannot, two French game designers, in 2013, and it was produced and created by Repos Production in Belgium. And it's a really fun game because it has players trying to guess a noun, like a person, place, or thing, or a phrase by using visual cues. It's rated for people 10 and up and 4 to 12 players, and it takes about 40 minutes to play, but we're going to play it a little bit quicker than that. Let me introduce you to the pieces of the game here. There are 3 main physical components. There's the board game, which shows all the visual cues on here that folds out. You have cue cards that go with that, with reference and descriptors on it. Then there are the actual concept cards. And on each concept card, there are 9 different options here to choose for getting the other players to guess. Easy, kind of medium, and difficult. And then there are the token pieces right here. So these help you illustrate the concepts on the board, and these are your victory points. So the object of the game is to collect victory points. You get a victory point each time someone guesses the concept you are trying to illustrate. And the person who guesses it gets 2. So it's in your favor to want them to get through it. And so you go by placing concepts, starting with the green question mark on the board, and from there you can utilize other tokens and provide emphasis, and you'll get the idea once we play through it. Okay, everyone, welcome back to Don't Forget to Read the Instructions. Today we're going to playing an awesome game called Concept. I've got Ms. Catherine, our youth services librarian here, Amy, our children's aide, and Rachel, one of our other library aides here with me today. So thanks for playing. Concept is a fun game that came over from across the pond in Europe, and the objective of the game is to visually demonstrate an idea so that other people try to guess what it is. And so you can visually demonstrate that by using all of these cues. And each of you have a cue card in front of you, and it gives you some example adjectives that go with each of the pictures to help you kind of figure out how to use each of them. So for example, over here on these drawing ones here, we've got something that is a straight line or smooth or that is rising. And so there are different ways that you can use each visual aid to describe something. So what we do is we're going to draw a card, and on the card there are going to be some examples. There are easy examples at the top in blue, harder examples in the middle in red, and then phrases or more difficult ones on the bottom in black, right? So I'd pick one of these, and then I start with my green question mark. This is going to illustrate my main idea. And anything directly related to the main idea of my item here, I can help illustrate with other visual concepts using the green cubes that match the green question mark. Now, if the concept is more complex, or if you guys aren't able to guess it after the green, then I can continue to add additional clues that are color matched, and the order in which I add them could be important, so pay attention to that. And if I think it's extra important, I can actually take them off and put them back on again to emphasize it, right? So let's go ahead. You guys didn't see the first one, did you? No? Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with that one. All right. So I'm looking here, and I've got my sheet in front of me. I'm going to say, and then the other thing is once I start, I can't talk. but you certainly can. Takes a lot of thinking because I want to make sure that you're able to guess it.
If I guess now and I'm wrong, do I get to guess again?
Yes, yeah, you can guess as many times as you want. Looking for.
Is it a hose?
Yes, actually. Wow, that was fast. What made you think of it?
I was thinking tool or construction and water, and so I was thinking it was either a pipe or a hose.
There you go. Okay. So yes, it was indeed a garden hose.
Cool.
All right. So that would give me 1 point and Catherine 2 points. Right there. Okay. So would you like to do the next one?
I will,
Okay.
I guess.
Bring those over here.
This will be the harder part.
Toss these to you. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I have to pick one, huh?
Yeah, you do. I don't think we'd be able to guess it if it was all of them.
We'll be here a while.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You got this.
Let me look here.
Oh, I could have done that. Yeah. So I think as you get more familiar with the icons, it allows you to see a bit better, to place faster. Since this is our first time playing. Okay. Animal or wildlife. Okay. Use green cubes to help illustrate your point. You can also stack multiple cubes on the same square for emphasis if there's
Okay.
one particular aspect is more important.
I don't think I picked one that's that hard.
Okay, well, I hope not.
hope not.
We're playing on beginner level here.
Yeah. Okay. Any color?
The green to start with.
Okay. So
Okay, so it's something that's tall or high up. So an animal that's tall.
Giraffe.
Hooray!
I picked the easiest one because the infrared telescope didn't really seem like one. And then I was
That'd be pretty
thinking about
intense.
Hannibal Lecter, but
Yeah.
All right, so we'll pass those down.
whoops.
Oh. Oh,
Okay,
dropped
we've
a
got
piece.
plenty. It's okay.
We'll
Okay.
retrieve that later.
All right, so wait, did I should have had a point. Okay. Oh.
I can look at my card.
Yep. All right, so for ease of time, we're going to be playing to 5 points total, just so the audience is aware.
Just see what my options are again. What do you think me if I go the easy route?
No,
I just
we're
did.
learning.
I'm
We're
pretty
learning.
sure that was.
Let's start with the question mark. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so animal again.
It's hard.
So this game, I think, really makes you think about how we describe things.
For sure.
Right?
Oh,
And what are the most distinguishing features or ideas related to the concept. So in that case, it's also very educational in that regard. I think once we get more used to the play, I mean, you can do it faster, try things that are more complex. And of course, some of those will also be influenced by age. I think the game is recommended for 10 years old and up. Okay, so it's a fast animal. Is it a cheetah?
No.
Okay, all right.
Sorry if I'm screwing this up.
Nope.
I wish there were. I don't know, man.
Is it a gazelle?
No.
We don't even know if it's a mammal yet. It could be a bird.
Actually, how do
Or a
I?
fish. Marlin are fast.
How do I?
Is Catherine's shaking her head at me because there's too much in my brain?
It is just
Oh.
amazing.
Can I? I don't know if this exactly helps describe it.
Okay, interesting. Okay, it's something you can ride. Yes, you can certainly do that. So it's a fast animal. So a horse?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Cool.
Nice. Thanks, Leroy.
There you go. Okay, so yeah, if you want to get this together and pass it on to Rachel.
She gets a point for that?
Yes, she gets a point. Yep.
Thank you. Oh boy.
It's a thing. Thinking concept. Okay, so related to electronics.
Okay.
I wonder if disco ball is an option.
That would be cool.
Electronic things that's round and sparkly. So we haven't got through. We're not sure what's in the pile yet. There are lots and lots of options, considering there's 9 on each card. So we've got a pretty
I'm
large
sure
stack
disco
there.
ball is there somewhere.
Question is disco fever there somewhere.
Oh.
That would be tough.
If Hannibal
That would
Lecter's
be-
on there, I'm sure
That
disco
would be-
fever.
Right?
You can use the directional, although I don't think there's a diagonal.
Well, there's rising though. So you
Oh,
could do
yeah.
like
Yeah.
a hand or arm rising.
That's true. Well, now we ruined that one.
I think you made it better.
Well, okay.
So you can put 2 on them?
Yep. Okay.
So it's something that's really
Electronic.
electronic.
Is it a robot?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. All right.
Nope.
So,
Computer?
Yep.
okay. Well, that's 5 points, so
I'm
that's
just
pretty
one.
quick.
That was fast.
So let's, we got enough points here just to illustrate. Let's try something that's a little bit harder.
Yes,
Okay,
do a hard one.
and you got that there. So
Awesome.
let's see if I can describe this, because you do want people to be able to guess it. Oh wow. Okay.
Disco ball.
No, it's not. But trying to think which. See, then that's the other thing, is because you want people to guess, you have to know your players you're playing with, so that
Yep.
you can think about what kind of prior knowledge, pop culture, literature, and all that stuff that they know. So, okay, I think I'm going to try to do that one, because it's, okay, all right, so.
Leg, foot.
I'm gonna need more of these.
Oh.
Evil.
Conflict. Fighting.
Fictional. Imaginary.
Mhm. Male imagining.
Wait, it's a male leg? Oh, okay.
They walk, so.
Character. Death, evil, disease. Okay.
Oh. Some kind of
Doesn't-
super villain and
Oh.
do with legs. Okay.
An imaginary? Fictional. Yes.
In a book.
So,
That.
oh gosh.
Doc Ock. I'm gonna keep thinking of Flash, but Flash isn't evil, so.
Okay, so that's something that'll help.
Reverse Flash.
Yeah.
Oh. What's that? He's ancient. Okay, so it's an ancient character.
Yes.
Doc Ock would not qualify.
No, no.
Sorry.
Oh.
He's evil.
Mm-mm.
Why do you have evil there? Death? He's
Oh,
dead.
dead. Okay.
Is he dead?
He was killed in a fight.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I got it.
Oh man.
Maybe.
Achilles. Oh, Achilles tendon. Heel. Achilles heel.
There we go. All right, Achilles heel. Oh.
That was a lot.
That was.
So that's what the harder rounds are like.
All right,
Okay.
yeah. So.
Because giraffe was.
All right. So that's how you play concept. So let's just briefly discuss what you think about the design of the game. Miss Catherine, if you want to start.
You know, at first it seems incredibly confusing because you have so many options and this is two-sided and you're flipping around, but the more you play, the less difficult it seems to be.
Mhm.
And I actually liked it. Not just because I won. No, it really, I really like that you have to think a little beyond
Mhm. It's not just.
normal game
Mhm.
kind of play, but I like games like this, the way they kind of stretches you a little bit.
And it can be played in teams, and there is also a kids version that's just animals. So
Oh,
there's
cool.
that too.
That's
So,
cool.
Amy.
I think it's a really beautiful design, and I feel like the more familiar you got with the different descriptions, the easier it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you got to know the people you were playing with, to, like you were saying, Leroy, their reference, you know, references they would be interested in. Were you saying too that there's like a large mat version? that you
Yes,
could
yeah,
play at a
there is a
party?
large map version as well, so you
really
can have even more people and more concepts, and
Concepts.
so, yeah. All right. Rachel.
Yeah, no, I think it's a cool game. The layout's nice, I mean, especially as you start getting to know what all of the symbols mean. And I think it's a perfect game that really you can play with all ages. I mean, you can use the easy concepts to play with kids, or you can go all the way to the more advanced ones and play with adults that are more educated adults,
Yeah.
or people that have a lot more knowledge. So I think there aren't a ton of games that you can really do that with that are similar to this, so I think it's cool.
I like the sturdiness of the design of the game. The clue cards on a good flexible stock, but the token pieces are nice and thick. The printing of the cards is good and thick. You know, these pieces are hard and dense. They're not wobbly at all.
Mhm.
The board itself is pretty thick. So it's very sturdy as well, which is nice. You know, the one problem you've got is small children and these cubes are not going to mix very well. So that's one
They'd
thing you'd have
all
to look
been in
for.
my daughter's dollhouse.
Right? Okay. But yeah, I like the vibrant color because it allows you, and the way that they placed them, they made sure that there weren't too many things that were real similar next to each other so that you wouldn't accidentally place. You got lots of contrast between things, and so I find that really helpful as well. But yeah, it's a fun game, and I think we enjoyed playing it. So
I
thanks
did.
for
I had a great
That
time.
was fun.
yeah, thanks for playing it with me today, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you
We'll
for
see you next
inviting
time.
me.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you had a fun time learning to play this game with us. And if you enjoyed this game or any other game we play, you can check it out over at Red Dragon Gaming or request the library to add it to our collection so you can play it here. And we'll see you next time on Don't Forget to Read the Instructions.